Hi, I'm Shane from imimpact.com and welcome to my video review of Rank Builder 2.0. The first thing you might notice about Rank Builder is here, this is my desktop background, is that it's not just one program, it's actually 6 separate programs. So you have the article submitter, the link wheel builder, the profile link builder, social bookmarking submitter, press release submitter, and the video submitter. And I want to show you how this software works. I'm not going to show you all 6 of them because they're pretty similar, but just to give you an idea of how it works, I'm going to show you 2 of these modules. The first one I've opened up here is the social bookmark submitter, where you have a list of bookmarking sites you can submit to. And you have your main screen where you can add the content you want to submit, so the website, the link, and description for the bookmark. Then you have your settings where you can add a deCAPTCHA or death by CAPTCHA account, so you don't have to type in CAPTCHAs manually. You can choose to use proxies or ignore proxies. You have to set them up yourself if you want to use proxies. You can generate a username and password, and you have to set up an email account. Now, a different module, the link wheel builder, actually can create an email account automatically. So you can create one in there and then use the data in here if you don't want to create one manually. Then you have a list of websites that we already looked at. You have your proxy settings. If you want to add proxies here, you can paste them in. You have your activity log and a list of submissions that were completed. So the first step is, if you go to the websites, you can select them all, and then you go to the main screen and you click on register accounts. And in this case, with the social bookmark submitter, you can see it's the log updates with what the program is up to. And it does the submissions silently in the background, so to speak, so it doesn't open any browsers. You can't see any active windows happening. It just goes through this in the background. And with the social bookmark submitter, you can, if I'm not mistaken, run up to 10 threads simultaneously, which will increase the speed, of course. With other tools, with other components here, sometimes you're limited to fewer threads than that, so it's not the same for everyone. Now, once you've created the accounts, the next step would be to do the submissions. I'm just going to select a few of these here. No point in demonstrating a run through all of them. And then I go back here and click on submit. Now it's going to submit the actual bookmark, once again just running in the background. Okay, so much for the social bookmark component. Then I also want to show you the link wheel builder. The link wheel builder is the most feature-rich component in Rank Builder, and it works in a similar way. The user interface isn't exactly the same. It works in a similar way. You have your content here, where you add your article and links, and it's spinnable, and you can preview what the article will look like once it's done, or the unspun version of it will look like. Then you have your configuration options, where once again, and this is one of the slightly annoying things with Rank Builder, because you have to set up a deCAPTCHA or death by CAPTCHA account separately, so you have to get that information. You have to paste in that information into every one of the 6 modules separately. Here you're limited to a maximum of 4 threads at the same time, and I've actually had trouble running this with multiple threads, and I've gotten it to work best by just using 1 thread, which of course makes it very slow. And yeah, you have your email settings. Here is where you can auto create an email address, and then you have your websites that you can select, and a link booster, which is actually RSS feed submissions, and you have your logs and your links. Now let's just select a few of these sites here to show the submission process. And for all of these websites, there are 3 steps you can do. You can register accounts for these websites, then you can verify the emails automatically, and then you can submit the article. And since I've already registered the accounts and verified the email, I'm going to click on Submit Article. And what it does is it opens a browser window, a Internet Explorer browser window, where it automatically clicks through and fills the fields as necessary to do the submissions. And that's about it. This is opening the browser window is what it does with most of the modules, and this is the 2 ways in which Rank Builder works. So with some modules like the social bookmark submitter, it does the submissions kind of in the background without opening a browser window, and with most of them it opens browser windows. And yeah, some modules you're limited to a maximum of 4 browser windows at the same time, and with some of them you can do more. As you can see, it's having trouble here, it's having trouble filling the fields. You can set how many times it should retry. Here it logged in successfully, so no problem. And yeah, you can set how many times it should retry. You can set up proxies and stuff like that. There's a lot of things you can simply set up manually. When it goes through these sites and builds these links, you will find the actual posts, the successful posts, in a list here, so you can keep building backlinks to these as well. And I think that gives you a good idea of how Rank Builder works, because all of the modules basically work like this. So if you open up the article submitter, it'll look pretty much the same. You put in your article content, you configure everything, you select the accounts, and then you do the account creation, email verification, and article submissions. Same for press releases, same for videos, and so on. So that was just to give you an example, or give you an idea of how Rank Builder works. For the full details and my conclusion, check out the review on imimpact.com.